Every day, billions of people scroll through social media, read the news, watch videos, and browse websites without ever questioning what lies beyond the surface. But beneath the internet we use every day exists another world, a hidden digital ecosystem often referred to as the dark web. For years, it's been surrounded by mystery, fear, and countless misconceptions. But here's the reality: the dark web isn't standing still. It's evolving faster than ever before. What was once a shadowy corner of the internet is transforming into something far more sophisticated, more resilient, and potentially more dangerous. Today, we're pulling back the curtain, not to revisit the dark web of the past, but to explore what it is rapidly becoming. And according to many cybersecurity experts, 2026 may represent one of the biggest turning points in the history of digital crime. This isn't just a story about anonymous hackers sitting in dark rooms anymore. This is the beginning of an entirely new era of digital warfare. So why is 2026 attracting so much attention? Because experts believe we're entering the age of agentic artificial intelligence. To understand why that's so significant, think about how cyber attacks traditionally worked. A skilled hacker, or sometimes an entire team, could spend weeks or even months searching for a single weakness in a target's defenses. It was a slow, highly specialized process requiring patience, expertise, and persistence. But agentic AI changes everything. These systems aren't simply tools waiting for instructions. They function more like autonomous operators. Give them a single objective, find a way in, and they can work continuously, around the clock, testing millions of possibilities, learning from failures, adapting strategies, and generating entirely new attack methods in real time. They can write malicious code, automate social engineering campaigns, identify vulnerabilities, and coordinate attacks at a scale that was once unimaginable. What previously required months of work from experienced professionals could soon be accomplished by autonomous systems in a matter of minutes. We're witnessing a transition from handcrafted cybercrime to the industrialization of digital attacks. And perhaps the most alarming part: the barrier to entry is collapsing. In the near future, individuals with little or no technical expertise may be able to launch highly sophisticated attacks simply by deploying the right AI agent. This is the emerging threat landscape. And it's arriving much faster than many people expected. This technological revolution is also reshaping the marketplaces of the dark web itself. Forget the crude and chaotic underground marketplaces of the early internet era. The new generation of darknet markets is increasingly sophisticated, streamlined, and engineered for maximum anonymity. Years ago, Bitcoin dominated these ecosystems. But over time, investigators discovered that public blockchain records could often be traced with enough resources and expertise. Today, privacy-focused cryptocurrencies have taken center stage. Advanced cryptographic techniques can conceal transaction histories, obscure participants, and significantly complicate forensic investigations. In many cases, these digital currencies operate like financial ghosts, leaving little visible evidence behind. But the evolution doesn't stop at payments. Modern darknet marketplaces now employ sophisticated escrow mechanisms and trust systems designed to reduce fraud and increase reliability. Transactions may be secured through multiple verification layers, ensuring that both buyers and sellers fulfill their obligations before funds are released. Ironically, these illegal marketplaces have become increasingly professional. Encrypted communication is built directly into the platforms. Anonymous shipping methods have been refined to extraordinary levels of efficiency. Vendor reputation systems, customer reviews, and competitive ratings create an ecosystem that resembles legitimate e-commerce platforms more than the chaotic underground forums of the past. This is no longer disorganized cybercrime. This is organized crime optimized for the digital age. But while criminals continue to innovate, law enforcement agencies are evolving as well. The battle over the dark web has become a global technological arms race. International task forces, combining the capabilities of multiple intelligence and law enforcement agencies, are increasingly deploying advanced AI systems of their own. These tools analyze enormous amounts of data, searching for hidden patterns, behavioral anomalies, and tiny mistakes that human investigators might never detect. Artificial intelligence can help investigators connect fragments of information scattered across multiple platforms, reconstruct digital identities, and identify operational vulnerabilities that criminals believed were invisible. And this strategy has produced results. Over the past several years, major darknet operations have been dismantled through coordinated international investigations. But every successful takedown produces another challenge. The ecosystem adapts. When centralized marketplaces disappear, their users rarely disappear with them. Instead, they migrate. Increasingly, criminal networks are moving away from centralized platforms and toward decentralized, encrypted, and invitation-only communities. Private channels, encrypted messaging services, and temporary digital networks have become the new hidden back alleys of the Internet. These environments offer strong encryption, anonymity, and a level of operational secrecy that makes infiltration extraordinarily difficult. The battle is no longer about shutting down a single website. It's about tracking thousands of fragmented, constantly shifting communities spread across the digital world. And with every technological advancement, the shadows grow deeper. So after all this evolution, what exactly is the dark web today? The answer is surprisingly complicated. Because the dark web is, in many ways, a paradox. On one side, it remains a significant hub for cybercrime, illegal commerce, digital fraud, and increasingly sophisticated criminal operations. Artificial intelligence, anonymous financial systems, and decentralized networks have made certain criminal activities more resilient than ever before. The threats are real. And they continue to evolve at an astonishing pace. But there's another side to this story that cannot be ignored. The technologies that power the dark web, anonymous networks, encrypted communication systems, and privacy-preserving financial tools, also serve an important purpose for millions of people around the world. For journalists, whistleblowers, political dissidents, and individuals living under authoritarian governments, these technologies are not weapons. They are lifelines. They provide opportunities to communicate safely, expose corruption, organize peacefully, and protect fundamental freedoms. In its purest form, the dark web itself is neither good nor evil. It is a tool. And like every powerful tool humanity has ever created, its impact depends entirely on who chooses to use it. The dark web remains one of humanity's most fascinating contradictions, a digital frontier where innovation and criminality, privacy and exploitation, freedom and danger exist side by side. It hasn't disappeared. It hasn't become less relevant. It has simply evolved. And understanding that evolution may be one of the most important challenges of our digital future. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration into the hidden layers of the Internet informative and thought-provoking, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for more deep dives into the technologies shaping our world, both in the light and in the shadows.